This next figure over here, you see, I don't even know who she is. I don't know what this character is. But judging by the hairstyle, that drill hairstyle, this has to be blonde hair character. Probably American, show off as hell, and she laughs, something like that. Hi and welcome back to the channel, I'm Steven. Today we'll be taking a look at an anime figure event once again, but this time around we are looking at Megahobby Expo Fall Season 2023. Currently, I'm still on a vacation after attending an anime convention locally last weekend. However, Megahobby Expo happened on the very same day, and after seeing the figures being announced, I was quite excited by quite a few of them. I just had to get this video out as quickly as possible. So I have to film this video from my hotel room during a vacation. Yeah, that is how excited I am. Alright, this time around, instead of showing you guys a slideshow, I'm going to make use of this Japanese website called Dengeki Hobby. Yeah, this is a figure news site that has been around for more a decade. It is quite an old site, right? Speaking of Megahobby Expo, it is more like Kotobukiya and Alter Expo, right? They are the two big stars of this event. You see, I feel like Wonder Festival has gotten way too big that it is getting harder and harder to keep track of things. So it is nice to see some major figure brands breaking off from Wonder Festival and having their own event, their own personal event, or joining a smaller one that is easier for me to digest things and create content from it. Alright, so with this event, it is not a very big one. And outside of Koto and Alter, yeah, many other figure brands who turned up in this event, they are just recycling the same thing all over again compared to Wonder Festival, outside of a few small updates. So anyways, we'll still go through them as quickly as possible while we spend more time on the main highlights on the new stuff. Now, this is the Dengeki Hobby website. As you can see, it is completely in Japanese, yeah. And now we start off things with Aniplex. Okay, with Aniplex, they announced this new figure of Razorlin Stout or Ryza from Atelier Ryza. From the looks of it, this is a swimsuit outfit. Now, I'm not sure how attractive Ryza would be as a figure in swimsuit outfit. I mean, when you're wearing swimsuit, you're not wearing tight stockings, right? So there is no thick thighs to be appreciating over here, no curves over there. But anyways, this is Ryza. I'm sure they will sell quite a few and her face is looking great. Nowadays, I don't worry about Aniplex screwing up their figures anymore, right? They make great figures nowadays. And then this one over here, I have no idea who this is. And since this is a dude, I doubt I care at all if I don't know who this is. Twisted Wonderland Disney. They are collaborating with Disney now. I hate Disney. I don't like Disney at all. Next. Okay, up next, in case you guys are not yet aware, Bass Mode is an action figure series by Aniplex. They have announced a lot in Wonder Festival, and now we're getting an update on this Muijiro figure. Yeah, the joints are not very nice to look at, very similar to Figma. I'm not a fan of the joints, but difference from Figma is that they are using real fabric, real cloth as the outfit, and I have very mixed feelings about it. I'm not sure how to feel about it. I think it looks kind of weird, like the upper half of the figure is PVC material, and then the lower half, you have some black color skirt going on over there. I don't know if it blends very well. To me, it looks like a weird combination over here. I'm not sure at all. And yeah, this is Yoko Littner from Gurren Lagann, new announcement. And that is all for Aniplex. Moving on to the next figure company. This is Questq. Okay, Questq only announced one single new figure. Meanwhile, everything else is recycling from Wonder Festival. This one here is the new one. This is an original character, I think. Mad Bunny or Bad Bunny, something like that. It is based on an artwork. And there are so many bunny figures out there that it is difficult for something like this to stand out. The one thing that makes this one a bit different from the rest is the way her boobs are being shaped. Like, it is splitting in the middle rather than being squeezed together. This splitting apart, this is actually how the boobs on real women look like, right? Especially those who are not wearing push-up bras. This is what it looks like on some people. I'm not sure if I like this at all, but at least it is very realistic. So it will be quite exciting to see what the painted sample looks like. Yeah, Bad Bunny. Okay, and then the next one, every single figure from QuestQ, they are all recycling from Wonder Festival. We'll just go through them very quickly. There is nothing much to discuss over here. Yeah, you can check out my Wonder Festival coverage as well if you're interested in figures from OneFest. This widget as well, this is... And this Shuten Doji, yeah, I'm not a fan of the design. It is way too cluttered, way too messy. Yeah, I'm not going to buy that. And yeah, finally this Toho figure too. Everything was from OneFest, and that is all for QuestQ. Moving on to the next one, Claynel. Alright. Claynel, there is nothing new from Claynel. Everything is recycling. They are just joining the figure event for the sake of joining. This albedo figure, same comments as last time. Body proportions are weird, and I don't think her thighs are that thin either, right? Yeah, she's not that slim. And then, oh, this is a new figure, I think. I don't remember seeing this one in the previous event. Now, who is this? I think this should be a Hololive character, right? She does look like a Hololive character. Quite detailed. I like the character design and all. And look at that. What? That thing on the... yeah. Yes, Hololive. Never mind. We'll take a look at her name in a moment using myfigurecollection.net. And then this Karma already on pre-order. Way as well, already on pre-order. That is all for Claynel. Now, let's go to myfigurecollection.net. Okay, let's search Claynel and Hololive. All we need are the keywords and we can find the figure easily. Okay, found you. Okay, Kazama Iroha and that thing, that Tanuki over there, is that Tanuki? That is Pokobe. I like this a lot. Alright, Kazama Iroha. Okay, the next figure brand, this is Alice Glint. Only 2 figures. I'm not sure if this one was announced in Wonder Festival, but it felt really familiar. Must be from OneFest and still unpainted. This is an Azur character. Yeah. And then the second one, the second announcement. The second one here, yeah, this girl is from Cafe Stella. The same figure from Wonder Festival, still unpainted as well. And that is all for Alice Glint. We move on to the next figure brand. This would be Golden Head Plus. Okay, Golden Head Plus, they make only figures of original characters. Yeah, based on artwork, right? I recognize some of the figures there, which is already on pre-order. Now, this first one over here, okay. This looks like that Osana Najimi, that childhood friend who wakes up at 5 AM every morning just to cook you lunch. Yeah, and bring it to school, and there she is waiting for you on a bench, waiting to feed you her home-cooked meal. Yet, you don't like her at all. You go for some other girl, and she is really mad at you. Yeah. Does that happen in real life? Which childhood friend, which neighbor would wake up at 5 AM just to cook you lunch every day? It doesn't happen. Anyways, yeah. This figure is quite ordinary actually, but... yeah, quite ordinary. I don't think I'm interested. Okay, this next figure, I recognize this one. This is Kinako-chan. There are already a couple of her figures out or already on pre-order. Yeah, I do recognize the character design over here. And then, that is all. 2 figures from Golden Head Plus. The next one here, Kadokawa. Alright. Kadokawa is also recycling everything from Wonder Festival, but there are a few figures which were unpainted back then. They are now painted. This figure of Shri is one of them. Any guesses on what the prices would be? I'm saying minimum 40,000+ yen. Yeah, I don't like that price at all, but I'm just being realistic with my prediction. And I'm afraid 40,000+ yen is also an underestimate. This is turning out to be a lot better than the one made by Good Smile, which is already excellent in the first place. I'm a big fan of science fiction. I love details. So this figure is totally up my alley over here. Next one here, this figure of Tachibana Kanade from Angel Beats, already on pre-order. 33k for the Kadokawa special set, or the regular one is only 26,000 yen over in Ami. If you like her, I can certainly highly recommend this one. 26k is quite reasonable, not to mention you can remove her wedding dress, you know. The next one here, okay, I have no idea who this character is. This is also from the previous One Fest, and then she was unpainted back then. Now she is already painted, so Kitagawa is quite quick with their work. Okay, Yun Yun from Konosuba, and then we have Ruby from Oshinoko, same thing all over, and then this Ilya, also same thing from One Fest, and I am really looking forward to this figure of Ilya because this is one of very few figure of her which is quite normal, like not fan service stuff. Not to mention very photogenic. I am excited for this one. And yeah, from Spy Family, once again recycling the same stuff from One Fest, and then Karma. The fact that they are displaying this figure in this event, I'm afraid that there won't be any delays. She might come out on time in September. But then I'll still wait for a while for the price to drop a bit before buying one. Of course, I'm going to get one. And that is all for Kadokawa, I believe. Is there a second page? No, okay. Up next, this would be Broccoli, right? Is this Broccoli? Yes, this is Broccoli. Alright, so they have a new scale figure of Yuki Mikai, which I am not really a fan of the pose over here. Everyone's favorite Immortal, yeah. That is what people say. And then this one, I'm not sure who this is at all, but I am a big fan of girls with huge weapons. This almost looks like that girl in an ongoing anime called Liar Liar. Of course, they are not the same character, but I really like this figure over here. No, I'm not sure who this is. However, I spotted the word Shinigami over there. Maybe let's make use of that as a search term. Okay, so let's look for Broccoli and Shinigami and see if we get anything. Oh, there you are. That was easy. Okay, so this is from Cafe Stella as well. Akizuki Kana, alright? Yeah, a very detailed looking figure. I love this one. Up next, this would be Amakuni, right? Yeah, Amakuni. This is an easy one. This is Yukino Shita something. Yukino, yeah, Yukino Shita. Yukino Shita Yukino, I think. From that Yahare Ore Seishunga something, that long ass title anime. I would rather you wait for Amakuni version rather than hitting that pre-order button on that recent re-release by Kotobukiya. This is going to be so much better. I know that the Kotobukiya version comes with a school desk or a chair, was it? But the craftsmanship side of things, Amakuni is at a whole different level. Yeah, be patient. And oh, okay, this must be Uzaki Suki, right? Uzaki's mom. Oh, wow. Her mom is really popular from what I heard. I haven't finished season 2 yet. And then, okay, another one, Uzaki Yanagi as well. Okay. And then, oh, this must be from Phantasy Star Online too, right? I recognize her because Kotobukiya made her figure. This is the swimsuit version. Yeah, Phantasy Star Online too. This is also from Phantasy Star Online too, though I don't know her name. I recognize the character design. And then, okay, this girl from Persona 5, I thought that this was a re-release, but then when I look very closely at the description of the figure over here, where, yeah, Record Kriya mode. I'm not sure if this is a new different figure that is slightly different from an existing one, a new version, or it is a re-release. I think this is a new version. Otherwise, if this was a re-release, a price would be stated there already, right? And yeah, I think that is all for Amakuni figures. Yup. Oh, there is a second page at the bottom. Fortunately, I did not miss it out. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Amakuni is doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Oh, what is this? Okay, second, Amakuni also makes mecha stuff, right? And I'm not going to cover them. Yeah, just mecha stuff. Moving on to the next one, we have Mega House. Mega House has quite a bunch of stuff over here, but for the, what they call it, One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball stuff, I'm just going to browse through them as quickly as possible. They are technically still scale figures, you know. And with One Piece and their weird character designs, as usual, like how are you going to move properly in those armor? Yeah, how do you move properly in that? But then maybe let's not question anime logic, you know. Okay, more One Piece stuff over here, and then yeah. What else do we have? Come on. Okay, this Dragon Ball, alright. This totally looks like something a third-party resin figure brand would make, like giant effect base, and this is looking really expensive. The next one here, a tank. Okay. I have no idea what this is, but this is quite unique. I like it quite a bit. Oh, it is a model kit. Alright. Yeah, Megahouse is Bandai, so I guess I'm not that surprised by model kits. I believe there is a second page at the bottom. 3 pages in total. Okay. So what else do we have over here? BNHA. This must be pound-sized low-cost figures, I think. They average 6,000 to 8,000 yen each, which I think is really expensive, overpriced even. Of course, they are going to be higher quality than what Pop-Up Rate does, or even price figures, right? More chibi figures over here. Oh, wow. This must be from Naruto Girls series, right? Yeah, this is from Naruto. I don't remember her name. Is it that girl that appears to be blind in her eyes, the way it is being designed? Wow, I love the effect over here. I know that I mentioned it before, I don't like effect parts, but this one looks amazing. Yeah. Okay, and then this is Naruto as well. Yeah, Naruto figures. And then we have more chibi stuff over here. Okay, let's move on to page number 3. We'll move on as quickly as possible. Okay, all of these are Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. You see, Yu-Gi-Oh has been around for forever, and it is only in recent years where we are starting to see a lot of figures. So I don't know how many Yu-Gi-Oh card players out there who also collect figures, but you guys are having a great time by getting all these figures being made. Amakuni is also making some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Yeah, all of these are Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. I see the word Monsters Chronicle, I already know they should be Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, right? Not this though, not this, right? I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. What else do we have over here? Mashley, Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, I think that is about it. We are not done yet. More Megahouse stuff over here. Okay, this one I have no idea what this is. At first glance, this totally looks like something from Full Metal Alchemist. The helmet is very similar, but it is not, right? No, it is not. Okay. Roxy Migurdia. I wasn't really expecting this from Megahouse. This is possibly their first Mushoku Tensei figure. We are yet to see her in season 2 itself, right? She hasn't appeared much yet. I think there was only a cut scene or two where we saw her very briefly. They are also making figures of Raftalia, and I can't help but see that word Melty Princess over there, which was also present in Roxy. A new product line again. Megahouse, their stuff are really confusing. There are so many product lines, and I'm not sure about their rankings, like which is higher tier, which is more basic and lower cost. They are all over the place, and some figures don't even have a product line even. Melty Princess, this one. The guy who transgendered into a girl. I did not go beyond episode 3 of the anime. I need to keep watching it. This is Beastars, right? I did not watch it. Yeah, Beastars. Okay. And then Megahouse is also getting into Blue Archive. Okay. Blue Archive, and then this is Idolmaster, shiny colors. Okay, what else do we have over here? Is this Rankali? No, right? At first glance, I thought this could be Rankali from Macross Frontier. No, it's not. Lucria. See, it is so difficult to tell a figure apart when they are still unpainted. Lycoris, okay. We are not yet done with Mega House. More of them. Now this one over here, they are all Gundam stuff. And you know, I'm really happy to see Gundam characters are starting to get a lot of figures in recent years. The 1x4 skill of Lycoris Klein and Mia Campbell from Gundam Seed, yeah, the one by Free Ink, they are incredible, and I wished I had the budget for both of them, you see. And then this one right here, this has to be the best skill figure of Suletta Mercury yet. Yeah, she looks great. And I hope that Mega House really comes up with high quality skill figures of Mario Ramius and Talia Gladys, yeah, the ship captains in Gundam Seed. I love them. Yeah, and then what else do we have? I'm not very familiar with the characters from Universal Century though. This is from 8th MS Team, which I did not watch. And then this has to be the most epic skill figure of Char Aznable. Yeah. I'm guessing this would be at least 50,000 yen, maybe more than that. If you want a guide on how much this will cost, yeah, take a look at Amakuni's 1x8 skill Lancer Ultra Pentagon Alter. Yeah, and you have a rough idea how much this is going to cost. Of course, this is the best figure of Char Aznable so far. And then, what else do we have? More Universal Century characters that I'm not familiar with. A dude, Osan from Zeon, an old guy from Zeon. This one. Once again, this grandpa from Gundam G. Yeah, God Gundam series, that martial artist. Now, the paintwork on this is incredible. You see the shading paintwork on his outfit. I really love the gradient paintwork over here. Now, this is very nice paintwork. Yeah. And then, okay, this must be palm size figures once again, right? Low cost figures. The entire cast from Gundam Mercury. Yeah. Let's go through them really quickly. Oh, Choo-Choo is lying down. That pom-pom head Choo-Choo. And then I'm quite a fan of Gundam myself, just that I don't have the time or energy to mess around with model kits. I used to be a Gunpla modeler, by the way. And yeah, that is all for Mega House. This is Ami. Alright. So this is Formidable from Azur, very recognizable. Of course, you were to ask me for a skill figure of Formidable, I would just tell you to go and get the one by Alter, full stop. Don't bother about the rest unless you have more budget for several different figures of the same character. And then, yeah, this is also from Azur, and there are only 2 skill figures from Ami this time around. Now, moving on to the next one, yeah, the main stars of this event, Kotobukiya. Okay, so the first one over here, that is Satono Diamond, I think her name, right? That other girl, the one in green, Satome Diamond. And one of you who commented in my Figure News Fix video saying that, oh, that base which looks like 3 layers of pancakes, that is actually the base of the trophy. Yeah, totally makes sense. Thanks for the information, by the way. See, the outfit on this is so detailed. I love this so much, even though I'm not really a fan of Uma Musume, you know. But I certainly can appreciate the work that they have done on the figure. Okay, who is this? No clue, and I don't care. Right. Art FXJ. Okay, it is quite unusual for an Art FXJ scale figure, which is on the lower cost side of things, to be this detailed. This must be from Boku no Hero Academia, I think. Yeah, the character designs, you know, you can kind of tell, even though I did not watch the series. And then, yeah, these 3 are from Jigokuraku. I think Asaemon and the guy behind is already on pre-order. Now we have Yuzuriha. Yuzuriha was unpainted in the previous event. Now she is already painted. Reminds me of Akatsuki from Log Horizon. Yeah, a more grown-up version of Akatsuki. Fat Company made a figure of Akatsuki from Log Horizon many years ago. Rare as hell. And even if you were to find one today, you're going to pay up quite a lot for it. Yeah, totally looks like Akatsuki. Then we have Kana Arima from Oshinoko. She was unpainted back then, now already painted. So pre-orders are probably quite soon. Kotobukiya is really fast when it comes to doing their work. and updating their figures over here. This one, I don't know his name, but I know that he is from Jujutsu Kaisen, right? Yeah, should be from Jujutsu Kaisen. And, oh, okay. This next figure over here, you see, I don't even know who she is. I don't know what this character is. But judging by the hairstyle, that drill hairstyle, this has to be blonde hair character. Probably American. You know, in anime, when you see a blonde hair transfer student from overseas, and especially with this hairstyle, it has to be an American who is show off as hell, and she laughs, something like that. I'm not sure how to copy that. Yeah, however, if that blonde hair girl is very polite, the exact opposite, instead of being a show off, she is very polite, always sipping tea somewhere in the school. Yeah, that has to be British. So I'm guessing this is some American girl from an anime or a game, but at least she is not bringing guns to school, right? They're not doing it yet in anime at least. And then, yeah, silver hair girls, especially the very cold-hearted, unfriendly ones, sometimes lollies, yeah. That has to be German or Russian military. Anyways, back to the topic. We have gone way off topic over here. I have no idea who this is, but we'll check it out in my figurecollection.net very soon. Yeah, I can't read Japanese. And then, okay, this girl from Hell, right? An ongoing anime series which I did not watch simply because, yeah, I'm not a fan of the art style of the anime. And then this one, no idea who it is either. I believe there is a second page at the bottom. Yeah, Kotobukiya announces a lot of stuff. There is no way there is only one page of figures. Okay. You see, I did not expect Kotobukiya to make the best figure of Bridget. Out of so many options out there, normally you would think Alter or E-Stream would be the one making the most sophisticated looking figure of a very popular game character. But no, this time around it's Kotobukiya. Look at that. Giant detailed base with that bear over there, a separate part, a separate figure next to her or him. Yeah, wasn't expecting that at all. I would have never thought this is something Kotobukiya would make. But it is really nice to see. Yeah. And then up next, I have no idea who this is either. A dude, right? Yeah, a dude. Art FXJ. And then more characters which I am unfamiliar with. Okay, this one has the word Shinigami there as well. Later we'll find... Okay, this one must be Idolmaster, right? Since they are placed together. Yeah, has to be Idolmaster character. And to me, this one looks a bit weird, her hair. Maybe because of that headscarf over there. Yeah, it is one-sided. It is not symmetrical. So, yeah, it looks weird from some angles, but too early to tell, right? This is just a prototype. They might make some modifications on the figure. And then we have this guy over here. Looks Egyptian, but no idea who this is as well. The figure, you see, the figure companies are going to be so misleading. They're going to tell us this figure is 40 centimeters when she is actually 60% of that height just because of that stuff she is holding up high. I wish that figure companies would come to an agreement and to state the height of their figures based on the head height, not the overall height. It is so misleading. Okay, and then the next one, we have more Pokemon stuff and Transformer girls as well. 3 different colors. One of them is probably exclusive, event exclusive. And then we have, this must be Wolverine girl, right? Very obvious. And then this is from The Witcher. The female one, I think. The male one is already on pre-order. And King of Fighters, more figures. And this is... artist support item. Yeah, those wooden hands I always see in art supply stores, but this one is presumably at a whole different level in terms of the articulation. That is really random, and I think, yeah, that is about it for figures by Kotobukiya. Now we head over to myfigurecollection.net. Let's look for figures by Kotobukiya, the one that I couldn't recognize, right? So database, figures. Alright, so latest editions, view more. This is how we search for these figures, right? Let me show you guys how I do it. Okay, category overall, we go for pre-painted figures to filter out the action figures, and then we go for companies. Companies, we narrow it down to Kotobukiya. Alright, Kotobukiya. Okay. I'm already spotting a few over there, but wait. To narrow things down further, we go for draft. Draft means that the listing is not yet complete. Okay, so now we have a better look. Okay, you see all of them are in the first row. So you need to know how to make use of myfigurecollection.net, and it is an excellent website to track down any figure at all. There, Miss American there. Okay, so, oh, that is Delta. I did not realize this is Delta from that, yeah, from that Shadow in Eminence anime. Now this is starting to become exciting. I was trying to overlook her. Alright. And then the next one here, her name is Vermilio from Hulk. Okay. And then the next one here, Cho Tante Jikenbo Raincoat Shinigami-chan there. Shinigami. 1/7 skill. Yeah, I still have no clue who she is. Next one here, oh, Persona 3 Reload. Shujinko from Persona 3. Okay, I don't play the game, so naturally I don't recognize him. And then, oh, this is Niji Sanji. Hyakumanten Bara Salome from Kotobukiya. Niji Sanji. I might have just called a VTuber a show-off American. I'm sorry. But the character design totally looks like that, right? Anyways, we'll wait for her to be painted, then we'll talk more about her later in Figure News Fix. Okay, of course, I'm saving the best for the last. Now we finally move on to Alter, the last figure brand we have to cover for today. Firstly, we start off with my favorite figure from this event. Now, I totally wasn't expecting this figure, this Abigail Williams figure, to be made by Alter. You see, I think there was one or two third-party resin figure brands out there that made a figure of Abigail Williams, Foreigner class, in her third ascension. I came very close to buying one, but in the end I did not because of budget restrictions, and I still have my doubts on third parties. And then to see Alter announce this figure of Abby out of nowhere, I was one of the happiest persons on the planet back on Saturday when I saw this figure. Yeah. I am so excited for this one, but at the same time, I am not looking forward to the pricing. I am predicting minimum 40,000 yen for this. Yeah, this is not going to be cheap. And that sadistic face over there, that is icing on the cake. This is great. This is excellent. Next one here, we have Proto Merlin already painted. Pre-orders are probably not too far away. This is going to sell really well as well. Yeah, this one was announced in last year's event, I think. And a year later, she is finally painted. Up next, we have, alright, Berserker Arjuna Alter. So basically, when you call a character Alter, you just have to make him black, right? Just like Oshiwakamaru. I know there are exceptions like Ereshkigal and Ultra Pendragon, but still, I wish I have the budget for figures like these male characters from FGO because they are incredible additions to my collection, no matter how I look at it. But even on the female characters alone, I couldn't finish buying every single one of them. Yeah. And then up next we have Karna. This is going to sell really well as well, and he left quite an impression in Fate Apocrypha, especially. Yeah. This is going to be super popular, just like Gilgamesh. To see the next figure over here, I have no idea at all why Alter is even announcing new Saber Alter and Gentia Alter figures. These two characters are the last things we need in the FGO universe of anime figures. There are way too many scale figures of them already. Like seriously, there are so many other new characters that has not gotten even a single scale figure yet, and you guys keep milking saber faces all over again. Yeah, this Gen Alter over here, I'm not sure if I like this at all because she is in sitting position, which means the figure is not going to be very big. I still prefer the first Gen Alter figure by Alter. That one is amazing. Of course, if this one gets a big bargain bin later on, after release nobody wants her and she bins, then I might consider, but otherwise this is very low on my priority over here. Yeah. And then up next we have, okay, more FGO characters, Third Ascension. Oh, yeah. You see, Fat Company is making a scale figure of Sei Shonagon and now Alter is joining in. So I'm not sure if I should pre-order, I should buy the one by Fat Company or wait a lot longer for the Alter version, right? I predict the Fat Company version will go on pre-order first. No harm buying both, I suppose. And then next, oh yeah, baby. This is so painful. Morgan as well. You see, Alter really knows my weaknesses and they are going right for it. Aniplex is also making a figure of Morgan. And I believe there is a possibility I might end up buying both because I wanted to wait for the Alter version, but we might have to wait for years before she comes out. By then, Alter version is probably out first, right? And then up next we have, this is Rise Shower. I don't collect Uma Musume, but the paintwork and the detail on this figure is amazing. Once again, best Uma Musume scale figure right in front of us over here. Yeah. I love the face expression and the pose over here. There is something really subtle about the pose over here which makes her so attractive. I would love to photograph this figure someday. Anyways, moving on to the next one, and this is also from Uma Musume. Still unpainted, yeah. And then, this is another great news. I wasn't expecting Alter to make scale figures from Lycoris Recoil, and Good Smile ones are already on pre-order and they are excellent values. Now, Alter wants a slice of the pie. And Lycoris Recoil is one of my favorite anime series in recent years, so I'm not surprised it was very well received. Yeah, and it is finally starting to spawn a lot more scale figures than what I was initially expecting. There is a second page, of course, we are not yet done with Alter stuff. 3 pages. Okay, this second page, Azalin stuff all over, so I can't promise that I know their names one by one. I don't remember their names at all. And there is no signs of slowing down from Alter when it comes to spamming new Azalin figures. Wow, this thing must be 40,000 yen or worse than that. Perhaps this is Alter's latest flagship figure, like their most sophisticated one, after surpassing Prince Eugen even. Ooh. Man, this is... I have no words to describe this. FGO is already making my wallet dry. Please, I need to stop looking at these pictures. The next one here are St. Louis. This is a lot simpler than I was expecting. St. Louis has at least a dozen different resin figures of her in the third party market because she has that kind of body where all of the dry ribs in the world of Azalin would love to bang the very first time they see her body. Yeah, so there is no surprise that every third-party resin figure brand are spamming her figures like no tomorrow and making sure you can strike her down nude, right? However, Alter is not going to mess up the figure for sure, and the fact that she does not have any ship parts with her will make her affordable, and it might even attract me to buy one. Yeah. This one is quite photogenic to me as a figure photographer. I love the pose over here. Okay. Luxury handle version. Then this one, yeah, I don't know her name, but I really do like the character design a lot. In fact, if this wasn't under Azalin page, I wouldn't have realized this is an Azalin character. Yeah. And then up next, oh, I feel sorry for the wallets of Azalin fans. Of course, I don't know their names, but see, they are doing this boobs squeezing against each other effect again. They have done this with other figures many times. Azur as well, and once again, this is so photogenic. I would love to photograph this figure at least. Nice armpits. Okay, and then next one here are the Marin. You see, there is a Chinese brand NIKKE who has just released a scale figure of her at 1/6 scale not too long ago. I actually liked that figure quite a bit. I was even considering to buy one because she was affordable. And Alter so easily makes a better version of her. Yeah. This is really attractive. There is something special about it compared to the one made by NIKKE. So maybe I'll wait for this one. I do feel like buying a figure of the Marin. I love my lollies. Alright, and then this is Perseus, right? At first glance, this looks like an X-rated figure made by Native. Yeah, it has a very similar vibe and character design going on. And this is something I really like as well. Azur character, but not overly obvious. No heavy giant shape parts around the figure. I think I like it this way. Very detailed. I'm a fan of details. Ooh, chicken. This is also, the pose on this figure is so casual, so relaxed, so natural, and I love it so much as an artist and a photographer because it makes them very photogenic. I wonder how long can I resist these Azur figures before I eventually start buying them. It's not easy. It is not easy at all. This one is okay. It's quite nice, but I'm fine without this figure. A cat on her knees, and then more announcements now. That is a nice ass over there. So yeah, keep saving up. We are not yet done. Oh, this one lying on the sofa. I love this one. I love the pose on this one too. There is no end to it. Okay, this is one of the best news of Megahobby Expo as well. And not so great news for my wallet. Alter is starting to get into NIKKE. Yeah, Goddess of Victory NIKKE. They have announced 2 figures or 3 figures. I think this pair are supposed to be together, right? So I am very interested in this one and also the next one as well. So things are not looking good. I need to start finding ways to make more money. Okay, now we move on to the third page. I know I should be more excited about those 2 NIKKE figures, but I'm not even sure how to react right now, see? Okay, and the last page, last few figures. Okay, finally we are getting some news for Genshin Impact. This is the only one single Genshin Impact figure coming from Alter. And this was announced back in last year's Megahobby Expo. Finally, we're getting a prototype over here. And boy, I'm going to get one. I'm going to pre-order one. Yeah. Of course, this is incredible. I know that I have said I don't like effect parts, but it is too early to tell. It looks very nice over here, and I'm concerned if they will break in the box. But boy, I'm going to pre-order this one for sure. Together with all those FGO stuff. You see, Alter wants a slice of the profit in anything that is popular. Now they're announcing figures from Arknights as well. This one, I do recognize her. This, I think Apex Toys made a figure of the very same figure already on pre-order for the past few weeks. Now Alter wants one as well. Of course, I would love to have her, but then priorities, man. This figure over here, yeah, it is making Zako very happy. Or Zuko, yeah, that YouTuber. Go and check out his review on the other figure by Alter, which was released back in May. Was it Marisa? Or Remu? I think it's Marisa. Was released very recently in May, and he reviewed that figure. And this one looks even better. Yeah. It is all about the face expression, isn't it? And the details on her outfit. See, Toho, Arknights, Azur, FGO, Lycoris Recoil because it is popular, Overlord because it is popular, Alter just wants it in on anything that is popular. And it is not difficult to see why. Ayanami Rei scale figure. Okay, this is one of the more pedestrian looking figures from Alter in this event. And then next one, Ayanami Rei as well. And then, okay, we have a new scale figure of Asuna, and this figure of Asuna looks incredible. I don't collect SAO. I don't have a single skill figure from SAO. I used to have the Kotobukiya version of Sinon. I sold it. That was the only SAO figure I ever had, right? And this Asuna, yeah, this is really nice. I think I'm more attracted to the outfit over the face of the figure. I'm not worried about the face at all. Okay, War of the Underworld version. And then we have a couple of figures from Overlord. This is from Overlord, right? It is based on an artwork from what I remember. Yeah, Sobin version. And then this is Idolmaster, right? Idolmaster Shiny Colors. I don't remember her name as well. Alter seems to love couch and sofas a lot. You see that Azur figures, there are 2 or 3 of them over there with a sofa. Now this Idolmaster figure too. More Idolmaster Shiny Color figures. And then, once again, Alter wants anything that is popular. So they have decided to make a scale figure of Marin Kitagawa in that Succubus cosplay. But unfortunately, I think, what was the company again? What was that company again? The other one I covered in Wonder Festival. That one is a lot better. The face expression is much better than this one made by Alter. So I'm sorry, Alter. I think I'll go for the other one. Yeah. I think Alter needs to fix her face a bit over here. And then Blue Archive. There you go. Yeah. Alter is getting into anything that is popular. And this is, wow. Wow. This is a 3-wheeled motorcycle. I'm not sure what it is called, but